So, America's in a lot of trouble at the moment with whatever, Trump and all that. But they do some things better than we do, I reckon, like halftime entertainment at the footy.
I agree with you. When we do it at the grand final, it's okay. But then again, Americans do that sort of stuff. We just don't do that sort of stuff well.
No, even at local, if you watch like TV shows or you see a broadcast of like a college football game. My neighbour who, son plays in the basketball over there was saying, you go to college basketball, it's incredible. They've got like bands, marching bands, cheerleaders, acrobats, fireworks. I was thinking about this because I went to the Geelong-Brisbane game the other night at GMHBA in Geelong, the stadium.
Oh, good night out.
Oh, it was freezing. Thursday night, drove down there, took an hour and a half.
Yeah, not by yourself.
No, with the two kids that are interested in footy.
Yeah.
And it's the classic thing. You go to the stadium, it's hard to get a park, and the guy's like...
Cardinia Park.
And the guy's like, drop off only. And then there's a members car park. Yeah. And I always pretend I'm going to drop off, and I just turn left in the members car park. I swear, no one ever picks you up. No one ever says, hey. Because it's hard. Anyway, whatever.
Don't you love it when you get away with that?
Oh, it's the best.
It's a good
feeling. Is there anyone behind us? They run behind us?
Yeah.
No, they don't care.
Part of this, it's like a sting.
It's like we did it. And then you get out, there's no ticket.
Yeah.
It's the greatest. It's the greatest thing. Anyway, so we get to halftime. Geelong lost. It was terrible, but anyway. And their halftime entertainment, they're sponsored by Marathon. Right, what do Marathon make?
Make dim sims.
Yes, very good. They come up on the screen, there's some random guy, and he goes, all right, guys, we're sponsored by Marathon Dim Sim, so what we're going to do, we've changed the ABBA song, Gimme, 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 to Dimmy, Dimmy, Dimmy.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And so,
that's The Simpsons.
Yeah, so it goes, and then it gets to the chorus, and on the big screen it goes, dimmy, 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 a dimmy after midnight, and then there's a guy like in a dim sim head and a Geelong jumper, like on the screen dancing.
I'm going to say something that were the people at ABBA informed of this? Because that would be way out of depth in terms of copyright. They would be,
It's changing gimme, gimme, gimme to dimmy, dimmy, dimmy.
I imagine them reading, they had enough trouble doing whatever.
We talked about it, Muriel's wedding.
Yeah.
Dimmy, dimmy, dimmy.
Hey, what are the names of the...
Anna, Frida, Bjorn, Benny.
Bjorn and Benny. Hey, Benny, what is the dim sim?
Someone that says at Cardinia Park, they're doing the dimmy, dimmy dance to gimme, gimme, gimme. It was funny.
And was there a dim sim? Dancing around?
There was a dim sim on the screen, a big dim sim head with a Geelong jumper on, with his arms moving. Dimmy, dimmy, dimmy. And then the song finished and it cut to two Geelong players holding dim sims. Oh, God. Like Jeremy Cameron, one of the stars.
Oh, dear.
And Paddy.
It must be a Geelong company, is it?
It must be a Geelong company.
Okay, here's the big question. When you watched and heard that, did you feel like a dim sim?
Absolutely.
Really? So it worked?
Absolutely. I saw them at half. I went, I had got hot donuts instead.
The only thing I'll say about a marathon is it's your smaller type of dim sim.
So it's not your big one.
No, it's not your South Melbourne dim sim.
No, which I love.
So you would probably have two at a sitting?
Two, definitely two.
Yeah, I've heard of people having like 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Dim
sims.
I couldn't handle that.
But also, you can get good ones and bad ones with dim sims. You can tell from the first bite. Ooh.
You can. Question steamed, fried?
Oh, I preferred steam, but I don't like fried either. I tell you what, you go steam for 6 months, and then you get a fried one, you're like, this is pretty good.
You get very exotic.
And we did radio once on Nova. Give us a call, 132510. What end of the dim sim do you eat first? The round end or the craggly end?
Well,
that is Glenn Robbins, what do you eat?
That is the classic radio question, and I will eat the round end first.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, because the back end is more designed for holding.
Yes, and also the back end's
chewy.
The best bit.
You're saving it for them. Okay, because I remember you talking about this once. So if you have your fish and chips...
Not anymore, he's a vegan.
Oh,
Go on.
You got your fish and chips, and you maybe it's summertime, so you're down the park, right? So it's all opened out, okay? Yeah. You got some chips, you got some flake, you got some potato cakes, and you got dim sims. At what point do you have your dim sim?
No, I normally have it last or second last.
So you treat it like dessert.
Yeah.
That's what Hughes was saying. You save it as a treat at the end.
Yeah. You know what I've started to do, though?
Oh, this is exciting. This is really interesting.
I have my potato cake last, because potato cake with tomato sauce.
Bum, bum, bum. This is incredible. How many potato cakes are you having?
Just one.
Just one potato cake, one piece of flake.
Chips, a couple of scallops.
Oh, a couple of scallops.
Oh, I love scallops.
Yeah.
No one else wants them in my house.
As we've said before, they're a weapon because they get that hot water that dribbles on your chin. You don't want to be dribbling that on your chin or into your lap. because it's hot water. And do you eat the orange bit? I've said that.
Oh, of course. I eat everything.
Do you have the scallop in one bite, or do you bite it in half?
Yeah, sometimes in one bite.
Because you know that it's dangerous.
Because of why? The squishing.
Yeah. Oh, but have you had those dim sum with it's soup in the middle of it?
Yeah, yeah.
God,
yeah.
So, yes. We're painting a bit. Well, it's this time of year. So, therefore.
Dimmy.
Yeah, dimmy. And it worked.
And I felt like a dim sim.
You felt like a dim sim.
And I reckon people listening now will be feeling like a dim sim.
I have this theory on food. If it's not good for you, you end up looking like the food. For example.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you look like a sausage if you eat a sausage. You look like...
Big bread roll.
Yeah, that's what you look
like. A bit doughy, doughy.
So if you eat enough dim sims, you'll end up looking like a dim sim.
Yeah, if you get older too, your face is all crackly. Dimmy. Anyway, play the music, Sam.
Welcome to Somehow Related. Now please welcome your hosts Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
Here we are, Somehow Related.
Yeah, doing it through the winter
months. Here in Melbourne.
I came in here and I turned the heater on early.
We're at the pub.
And today I'm wearing my long sleeve black.
Yeah, it's a good idea, puffer.
Pac-Man, whatever it's called.
I've got a jumper and a jacket on.
I'll tell you next week.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I've got a big statement to make. Yeah, about what I'm wearing.
Yeah, hang on, kids. So it's a cliffhanger.
It is a cliffhanger.
It's an absolute cliffhanger,
and it's pretty sad. It's very sad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's okay. It's understandable. Anyway, I've said enough. Let's leave it.
Don't spill the beans now. Spoiler.
Because you know what? Sometimes in some podcasts do, and we don't do this. They talk about what they're about to do before they do it.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah, they go, in today's episode, we talked about this and we talked about that. And
just get into it.
Yeah, why tell us what you're going to talk about? Just talk about it. So then they go, anyway, let's go to the tape now.
And a lot of podcasts you can watch. Who watches a podcast? People do.
Yeah, I guess they do. Would you? I mean, I think.
Do you want us to be filmed?
The magic of not looking at us is quite magical.
Well, who came on our podcast? Marty Sheargold said it's great that you guys are just analog. We're like, we've never really thought about it. It's kind of just audio.
He pops up a lot on YouTube.
Oh, is he filming himself?
He did a podcast on. They talk about all the big things, and he's under a bit of pressure. Anyway,
Marty.
Yeah. Oh, no, you know what I mean. As in, he's talking about all the big stuff that happened.
Oh, I did a gig. I've done a few gigs with him.
He's doing great. He is touring the country,
killing it.
Yeah,
killing it.
Just. Thumbs up to all you like. Anyway, enough of that.
So we get topics. We've got to work out how they are related. Maybe Sam's been listening to us and she thinks she'll give us a food one. I think we have done dim sims before.
I wonder what Sam wears to keep warm.
Sam, what do you wear to keep warm?
That's creepy. I'm wondering.
No. Let's ask her, Sam. What do you wear to keep warm?
None of your business.
Okay, fair enough.
It's just more in terms of just
bit
wanted
creepy.
to know. Because I just imagine you might have one of those coats with the fluffy lining around the hood.
Yeah, like a Russian
Yeah, I imagine her somewhere in Europe. That's where she is. And she's got those high...
Probably in the heat wave.
Yeah, a really classy pair of Ugg boots.
A long overcoat.
Yeah.
Like a Russian
near a long fire.
Okay, well, what are the topics, Sam?
Lady Chatterley's lover and kids' dress-ups.
Oh. Well, she's given us nothing to do with food.
No.
Have you read Lady Chatterley's Lover?
No.
Oh, I did.
Your first access to a bit of Rudy Nudie?
No, you know what? That's interesting. We had those books growing up. There were these surfy books, Puberty Blues. That was great for teen romance, sexual
And would you describe as literature?
Yeah, that's literature. It's a classic Puberty Blues.
Well, okay, I'll be honest. My venture down that road was, okay, I'm going to say...
Penthouse Letters?
Penthouse Letters.
Truth Magazine?
Now,
Heart Balm?
Yeah.
So I never thought these letters were real until the Swedish female hockey team van broke down outside the front of my house. What?
Okay, my brother used to have those magazines. I didn't have them. I wasn't old enough.
My dad said he used to buy them for the other guys in the Air Force that couldn't get them.
Gee, your dad was good.
Yeah, she was good.
And we used to go down the beach in winter. We'd take a box full of those. We'd take some beer. We'd light the fire. We'd go surfing. And at night, we would read those magazines. Were there any women around? No. Was there any chance of there being any women around? No. So there's these
You'd all go to bed with
teenage boys.
Yeah, with big...
We're all fired up.
Stuff going on.
Nowhere to go. And reading out
That's
aloud.
Quite a common story.
Oh, of course it is.
That's quite a common story.
And what I like is that we didn't do anything inappropriate. We basically
sat around and read
remained
them.
virgins till our mid-20s.
This is a good one.
Here's a good one. No, I've told you that story.
Remember there were always guys on the Oval kissing girls? Like, wow, how are they? You know, the cool kids.
I told you that story about how we couldn't even meet a girl, so we made one up.
Oh, that's right.
And
What was the name?
Natasha Bromley. At our house, the beach, we had a visitor's book.
Yeah, that's right.
And we would fill in every time we went down, you know, we'd have a long holiday, we'd write all the things we did. And then Natasha would pop up and go, you guys are so funny and so fun to be with. And sort of a hint at this. And then she started getting a little bit carried away and it got a bit inappropriate. We realised that if Mum came down and read that, people are going to go, because got all my aunties in there and got all my uncles in there saying, "Not wonderful holiday."
Oh, lovely house.
And there's Natasha Bromley being inappropriate. So we had to stick the 2 pages together like a sealed section in a magazine. Anyway, Natasha, if you're out there.
Natasha Bromley.
Posh
name.
Yeah. So what, just take me to, D.H. Lawrence wrote it?
I reckon I read it in maybe not high school, first year uni, maybe,
and
that kind of age group.
What did you think you were... I mean, because it was banned for a period,
a long time in England and wherever. But first released in France, of course. Maybe I did it at uni. I don't know, but it's a good book.
Isn't it about a husband who's paralysed and he can't have sex, so she has an
former
affair?
war hero, I think he was, in a wheelchair.
He was in a wheelchair.
And she's Lady Chatterley, and they're in a big mansion.
And they meet Oliver...
The gamekeeper.
I
can't remember. He was a gamekeeper. I just remember that. The gamekeeper.
See, that's sexy already.
I don't think he was that good looking. But
he's
D.H.
a rugged
Lawrence,
outdoors man.
He
come in with a ruddy face, getting it on.
I think, and he used quite rude language too. There was the F-bombs. There was the C word.
It was banned in terms of those words as well. So he's gone out big early.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, he had other books. You know, he came to Australia. He wrote a book called Kangaroo. But all his books were based on things from his real life.
Do you reckon?
So, I wonder.
I wonder whether or not...
Who was he in the story? Was he the gamekeeper?
Yeah.
He had a very normal upbringing, because you can go to his houses in England. I'm sure I walked past one there's one in London somewhere. D.H. Lawrence lived here for a while. Anyway, I saw this on a plaque when I was in Wollongong. He lived in Wollongong.
He lived in Wollongong.
Yeah, in Thurl, which is a suburb of Wollongong, which is hilarious.
Who's the other American author that came to Australia?
Mark Twain.
Mark Twain came.
Yeah,
so they're all come down there. That's a long way to come.
I know, because one of the reasons...
How would they have done it?
On a boat.
Obviously on a boat. And
you know why?
It would have taken them 3 months to get here.
Yeah. He had a German wife, and he was against the war. So the First World War. He was against the First World War. And so... Kangaroo's sort of about the First World War. It's about a British writer who comes to Australia and gets involved with a soldier movement. They accuse him of spying and stuff, D.H. Lawrence. It's a bit rough.
When was it brought out?
Oh, it would have been the 30s or 40s.
And it was banned for, what, how many? Banned until the 60s?
There
was a trial. There was a trial, and they...
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I don't think he was alive, though. He died.
They won the trial.
But you know why? Because it was selling heaps of copies. So it was published in France and it was selling heaps.
So you want to come around my place? Because I've got a copy of
D.H. Lawrence's...
Oh, really? Have you got one?
But
I've heard about it.
By my memory, these scenes, and it's only about 20 or 30 pages of rude stuff.
Don't you reckon there's always periods that we go through where there's always a book that sort of strikes a chord in that area? And
yes.
What's the name? What's that? 50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey.
And it's like everybody's reading it, but no one's saying they're reading it.
In the 60s and 70s, there was that one, The Female Eunuch.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
The discovering of female sexuality kind of book.
Yeah, that's right. And it was groundbreaking as far as it. Not only was it educational, it was a bit rudy-nudie. But then
there must have been ones our mums read too in the 70s and 80s. There must have been like... I remember his mum reading The Thornbirds. It's a big book.
How was it? Yeah, because your mum and dad would go a bit quiet when they were reading those books, wouldn't they? But then there was the thing where film was a bit straight bat, and then it clicked over, and there was early films like Emmanuel. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Emmanuel, that was like...
Sexy kind of French.
Yeah,
that's funny, remember that.
And the story of O.
Yes. They're always soft focus.
Yeah.
So that was 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. And they were things that I didn't get to see because I wasn't old enough. But that was like, they were these films, they would have been R-rated.
Yeah,
or
they would have
been
been.
X-rated?
Oh, it could have been either. Yeah, that's funny. Those movies. And they made a movie of Ladies Chatterley's Lover too, which was big. That would have been the 70s too, I reckon.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
again, it would have been dreamy and
Yeah.
soft lenses and you
Yeah.
know willow trees and.
And I bet you the
yeah.
gamekeeper was really good looking.
Yeah, that's
and she
right.
was good looking
Yeah.
too.
Then I got a bit older, and I remember there was a film called Elvin Purple.
Oh yeah,
Elvin-
Graham Blundell,
Graham Blundell,
Australian. It's like Benny Hill.
It was almost like our version of Lady Chatterley. It was the Australian version of it.
Yeah, right.
Because it was a bloke who just was really sexually driven.
Yeah, and he just had women used to chase him around and stuff.
The box office went crazy for it.
Oh, yeah, Alvin Purple, yeah.
Alvin-
Alvin Purple Strikes Again.
Yeah, and they made 2 of them, and it got people back into the cinema.
You should just see what they're like, those movies. And then we had all the 80s. That's it. And then we had a lot of those 80s American ones, like Porky's was huge.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Porky's, which
and
then eventually led to American Pie and all those movies. But Porky's was huge. But you watch them, they're not very good.
But then there was the end of the big one was that really clicked over. Debbie Does Dallas.
Oh, well, that's a porno, though, isn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, wasn't it?
I just thought it was X-rated. So
okay.
Was Debbie Does Dallas?
Is that the movies?
Remember in the city, you could go to the big cinemas, or you could go to the cinemas
Barrel,
where you, what were they called?
Barrel and Shaft.
Yeah, where you could. Not that I ever went. Where you'd go downstairs. You never went in a normal door.
No, I never went. Oh, God, I never went to one
Again,
of them.
it was. I just would walk past them and go, "Oh, rude movies."
Oh, look at that. Cool. Oh, when you're a teenager.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Remember you and your brothers pretended to go in there?
Yeah, they did. We pretended to go in there and we walked out and Mum said, "Oh, you're just trying to be funny." Because we're on the way to see Sound of Music. And we thought we'd go to a sexy X-rated shop and we walked out and Mum goes, "I know, you were just hiding around the corner pretending to come out of a rude shop. We know you didn't go in there."
That's
No,
funny.
we went in there.
We went in there. Mum was great.
No, it was Mum.
We saw Arnie Adelsa on the screen.
So, look, it was a Ladies Chatterley's Lover, classic piece of literature. At the time, not banned for a number of years, and then it went to trial. And
It was huge book when it came out. And in the end, I think she got pregnant. The ending is a little bit, what happens next? Could have had a sequel, but he died. He wrote it he was in Italy or somewhere. But that's so funny to think D.H. Lawrence is in Wollongong. God, that makes me laugh.
Of all the places to go.
We're going to Wollongong.
Not that there's anything wrong with Wollongong.
To his German wife. Where are we? Where are we, Lawrence? Where are we, D.H.? We're going to Wollongong. It's below Sydney. A place called Thirroul. Beautiful beaches, though.
But it's got that weird road. That road I don't like.
Oh, that's great, that road. I love that road. That goes down.
It goes right across the top of the water.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, in driving terms, yes, it's exciting, but it destroys the look of the coast.
Oh, okay. I know.
It's
what
an
you mean.
ugly
Okay,
thing.
it's a big bridge thing. Yeah,
It's a big piece of road.
I know.
Why not just go up on the land? Why make
I
it
know.
out?
Well, yeah, good point. But it is. Anyway.
It's an amazing road.
Good for a car
Good,
ad.
good, yeah, really good for a car ad.
Good car ad.
So I don't know what else we can say about Lady Chatterley's Lover.
Let's talk about kids' dress-ups.
Yep.
We were looking at photos the other day. My wife loved to dress the kids up. She was very good at it.
I reckon it was a generation before, because I don't remember ever doing dress-ups at school. Did you do it?
Yeah, I've got a great photo, and I'll put on our Facebook page of me and my brother. And we're not dressed up, but Mark and Trevor are dressed as Zig and Zag for Kinder.
Now, just explain who Zig and Zag were for our young
They're clowns from the TV from the 60s and maybe 70s.
One wore an ice
cream hat with Peters on it.
Yeah.
Or Streets or something like that. Wait till I show you the photo. Mum's costumes were fantastic.
I'm sure they were.
But as she said, they only got second place. I know who got first place. Mum was really pissed off.
Well, that's fair enough.
Yeah. They looked amazing with the makeup and everything. Then unfortunately, in the 80s, 90s, Zig...
No, I think it was that. Which one was the one with the...
Zig, I think.
It was Zig, was it?
I don't want to get it wrong, but one of them was...
You don't want to get it wrong.
Don't want to get it wrong, but one of them was...
found out to be inappropriate.
Yeah.
I watched that Rolf Harris thing the other day.
Oh, I can't watch that.
You'd like to give him the benefit of the doubt, but there is no
he's just a dirty old pedophile.
Just a dirty who absolutely
Use
had
his
the
power.
trust of the youth. What an awful
awful thing.
Yeah, so he's dead now, isn't he?
I don't know if he is. Oh, you think he must be Rolf Harris? He was in jail for a while. Yeah, I think he died.
But they let him out early.
I know.
Yeah, no, it's just look. I shouldn't have watched it, but it was on. And then I go, why are we making a documentary out of this?
Exactly. To learn from it, maybe.
Yeah, and why did they make who's that British guy?
Jimmy Savile.
Why did they make that into a TV series? Because we kind of know what he did. Why do we need to see that? Awful. So anyway, kids dress up.
And so, my mum, that's the only one I can remember doing was my brothers being Zig and Zag. But you're right. My kids dressed up all the time because they have book week at school where you've got to go as someone from a book.
Let me try and guess some of the dress-ups that you would have done. I reckon, not you, your kids. Gold Rush?
No Gold Rush.
No Gold Rush. Did you do Ancient Rome?
Yeah, we've done a toga before. That's Greek or Rome, yeah. Sure, yep, keep going.
Vikings?
Yeah, done Viking before, yeah, because we've got fur and a helmet with horns. Yeah.
Tudors? Did you anything? Oh, you wouldn't do anything Tudor, no. Anything World War I or World War II?
Yeah. Kitty my daughter went as a Blitz kid with a thing around her.
Oh, she would look fantastic.
With a thing around with a little name and badge or something. And also she went as a nurse, like a World War I nurse. We did some cartoon characters too.
And let me just ask, was there anything futuristic with a cardboard box or a robotic thing?
There might have been a robot.
Or they were, because here's the thing. You either are diligent at home or you nip down the party shop.
You know what the easy one was? Harry Potter. Pair of glasses, do the lightning bolt with a texture on your head.
Yeah.
You're off.
And that's the problem. If you turn up as a kid from a novel, there's going to be a lot of Harry Potters.
Heaps of Harry Potters.
Yeah,
and there were
different
kids in their football gear because they were like, "Oh, I'm one of those football books."
Yeah.
Kieran did a great one. She did Kitty as Captain Haddock from Tintin.
Oh, that's good.
So he's the drunk captain, and so she drew a beard on. Had the blue top and a captain's hat. And when she walked, she was like in grade 2 maybe. When she walked in, all these kids yelled out, Captain Haddock, which is the best thing because, they recognise it.
Yeah.
And then Jasper, my older son, was Asterix. So he was dressed as Asterix from the Asterix comics.
God, that's good.
Yeah, he had a very specific hat, Asterix. And he had like a little sword and stuff like that. But her best one was they had Italian Day, and you had to dress up for Italian Day.
Oh, that's good.
What do you reckon people came as for Italian Day?
As a waiter?
Yeah, there were waiters.
Waiters with little mustaches drawn on and maybe a little checkered tea towel over the shoulder.
What else?
Oh, a pizza. I don't know. A pizza.
Well, you're close. Kitty went, and she had like my son.
A beret?
No, well, my son went as a gondola person.
That's good.
The gondola guy.
Yeah, gondola guy.
And there were kids dressed as Super Mario.
Oh.
Racist. There were kids dressed as Romans and stuff too. A bit of Romans because that's Italian.
Yeah.
And then my daughter went with like a spaghetti bolognese plate on her head. So Kieran made this plate with
that's
meatballs.
Really good. And then it was dribbling down her head sort of thing.
Yeah,
Was
and meatballs and stuff. It was very good.
She should have won a prize for that.
She should have won a prize. So funny though, when the Italian teacher got up at assembly, I was there, and she goes, "Okay, so remember next week we've got a dress-up day for Italian." And this kid put his hand up. He goes, "Can I come as Mussolini?" And she's like, "Oh, no, we can't. No, we can't come as a fascist leader. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Darby. No, we can't come as Mussolini. Can I come as Mussolini? Because you could do the little hat and the If you're fat, you could do a great Mussolini.
Didn't some of the royal family get caught for doing dress-up?
Yes.
Who did?
Harry.
What did he dress
Hitler.
up as?
No, Nazi. Just a Nazi.
He did a Nazi.
Oh, my brother used to dress up as Nazis. Yeah, he loved it. Yeah, he had dress-ups.
And it's kind of like, well, I'm only depicting something that is from our history.
Well, I've mentioned this before, but every time I'd go to Tom Elliott's house for a party, because I worked with him on radio on Triple R in the 90s, he'd have these great parties, and, there'd be me and Kate Langbrook would go, and Husey might have been there. Anyway, he'd have these great parties because, this Tom, he knows a lot of people, like John Safran, but there was always a guy in a Nazi uniform, always.
See,
it was the same guy who'd turn up and get drunk and fall over.
I don't think Tom would want anyone knowing that, because if photos were produced from the past, you could probably do a job on.
Yeah, but remember the New South Wales Premier went to his 21st in a Nazi uniform.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, and then he resigned after that.
I mean, that's incredible.
Imagine going your 21st in a Nazi uniform. That's amazing. But you got your nana there, your auntie, you're going to make a speech, you're standing there like Goering or Goebbels in your little uniform. Well, what have you dressed up as? I'll tell you what I've dressed up as. Because I've got kids, though, there's a bit of pressure to occasionally get dressed up for parties. So Harry Potter, who was I in the Harry Potter world? There's only one person you can be as a fat guy.
I don't know his name. The big guy.
Yeah, Hagrid.
Hagrid, yeah.
I made a great Hagrid, actually.
Yeah, okay. I went to a fancy dress party, and it was the mid-90s. You won't guess who it was, but it was a very fun...
Austin Powers?
Correct!
Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby! Shit house.
No, I was pretty... I like to think I was pretty good. It went down okay.
But was there another Austin Powers there?
No, I was the only Austin Powers.
Oh, that's good.
It was a girls' party. It was a 13-year-old girls' party. So
creepy.
Yeah.
Wasn't even creepy?
I had to be there.
Yeah, baby. I did a gig at a costume party a few years ago. Rob, the geologist, who I still see at gigs occasionally. Hello, Rob. Anyway, they were all dressed up. What do you reckon men in their 30s and 40s come as? And it's an easy look, but it's a very identifiable look from a modern comedy TV show.
A modern comedy TV show. Not
Australian.
Not Fonzie.
No. I tell you what, though. At this party, and you get this, there's a lot of Kath and Kims. There's a lot of Cal and Cats.
Yeah, there's a lot
of Cal and Cats.
Doing Cal's not that hard. Just put
apron,
pair of zip-up shoes,
apron,
a pastel pair of pants, a shirt which is kind of knitted.
Anyway, I'll put you out of your misery. Ted Lasso. There were 2 Ted Lassos at this party.
What is it?
Well, you got the golf hat on.
Yeah, right.
The golf shirt.
Yeah.
And you do know straight away. You go, oh, Ted Lasso, when you see them.
Because I remember that was more, rather than going as characters, it was more themed. I remember Kate Langbrook had a birthday party.
That'll be right.
And it was fancy dress.
Yeah.
And Selena and I went, oh, God, where do we go with this picture of us? But it was more themed, as in, I remember there was, well, this was offensive, but it was a Cowboys and Indians one.
Yeah.
And someone came as an
Indian?
And like an Indian.
Oh, is it an Indian from India?
Yeah.
With a turban.
Yeah, and he was trying to be funny. He goes, oh, I got it wrong, didn't I? When they said Cowboys and Indians, I thought they meant Indian.
I don't know if I was at that party.
Yeah.
Well, we went to the Triple R ball, and you had to dress up. And what was Kate dressed as? I dressed up as Chopper Reed.
Oh.
And Kieran was a cop. So.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. I made a good because I'm similar build. So I had the moustache, the tracksuit, a few tattoos.
From my very shaded past, at the nightclub Inflation. And
I remember Inflation.
Yeah, they used to have a special night there, which was it was a sexy dress-up night. And oh, my God, it was that an education in my... Nothing happened, but did I see a lot of things that were... better than a Penthouse magazine? Yes, I did.
Probably.
I was working at the the insurance company at the time, and I remember turning up to work late one day, and the boss goes, "You can't do that. You can't just sleep in. You got to come to work." He goes, "That's not how it works yet. I only just started working." That was the same party that I nearly ran into the lead singer of Rock Lobster.
Oh yeah, Fred from B-52s.
Yeah. There was a little
So,
but
it wasn't a rock.
What is hard though with the dress up is often for the parents.
Yeah, it's annoying.
It's annoying for the parents, and the kids forget to tell the parents, and they tell them too late.
Not before.
And the mum's up to.
We used to have a dress up box, so
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, we had cowboy hats, because you know why Kieran really liked it. So we had heaps of...
And I don't know whether the schools realise what pressure they put on.
Particularly
the kids, a lot of tears with the kids when they get embarrassed. They don't want to...
Also, you turn up, there's 5 other Harry Potters.
Yeah. And as I said before, you can go down the party shop and just, spend $300 or something and get probably the ultimate outfit. But everyone goes, you didn't... The best outfits were the ones that you made yourself. There was a robotic box on your head or something. There was some bit of spangle here and there, and you go, "What? I have no idea what you are." And then they tell you that you're George Jetson or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's a bit of fun.
Yeah,
it's a bit of fun.
It is a good fun thing to do. Yeah, it's great.
All right, well, let's have some thinking music.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we could play a bit of Alvin Purple.
You know what I think? I want to hear that. Can we play it at the end?
We'll play it at the end if we don't play it now.
And I reckon we should do a make-believe, because you said that
he lived in Australia.
He lived in Australia. And let's just pretend he was writing Lady Chatterley's Lover in
Wollongong.
In Wollongong. But he was there by himself, so he had to work with an
No, he had
Australian.
Frida. He had his wife.
I had his wife,
The German
Frida.
wife.
Yeah, German wife, and he was having a bit of fun with his German wife, obviously.
Yeah.
But he's got an Australian editor helping him write.
Yeah, helping him write it. Maybe the Australian editor added the saucy bits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
okay. All right. All right. Yes. Okay.
I'll be the editor.
What's the editor's name? Colin? Something like that? What's an Aussie name? Doug? Wayne?
Yeah, Wayne.
Wayne.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, hello there, Wayne. It's great here being in Australia, in Wollongong. I'm loving it. I'm just going to sit down at my typewriter, and I will type out what I've sketched out in my pad.
Yeah, no worries.
And you can add stuff and edit on the run if you
Look,
like.
I haven't done that much editing before. I just write the sports page for the local newspaper, and they've sent me down to help you with some editing.
Okay.
And I'm prepared. And from
right,
what I am
all right.
told,
It's a racy novel.
saucy.
Yeah, a bit saucy.
Oh yeah, so you got a bit of Rudy Nudie.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. Anyway,
Because I've got some magazines here if you want a bit of
we
inspiration.
don't need magazines.
Yeah,
All right,
okay.
okay, I'm going to start. All right,
Yeah,
chapter 1.
Yeah, okay.
Lady Chatterley looked outside the window of her manor. She was wearing just a nightgown.
No. Right. This. She was standing in the nutty, and the light was just glistening off her lovely boobies.
Any underwear or like a...
Oh, look, she wear a G-string. Yeah, G-string and one of them push-up bras. Oh, no. She had some tassels on the end, and when she shook herself out the window, the tassels
Right.
went in opposite directions.
Like a
yeah,
common...
No, write it down, This is
okay,
good.
but
Yeah.
okay, with the tassels off her large breasts, she looked out into the yard and saw the gamekeeper, who was wearing overalls and a shirt.
No. He's wearing for a footy stuff. He's mowing the lawn. He's doing the edges. He's got a footy over there. He's got a bit of a pot belly. That doesn't matter. And in the downstairs department, let's just say he is very impressive.
Okay.
She can see it through
I'm
his
typing
sports
this
shorts.
all in.
Yeah, you
Okay,
can see
all right.
the bottom of it
All
hanging
right.
out of his shorts.
All right. Lady Chatterley makes the move to go downstairs and talks to the gamekeeper. The gamekeeper says, "Let's go into my shed, and I'll show you all my tools."
Oh, no, hang on. No, he's actually from Jim's Mowing, and he's got a brand new Victor. It's a 2-stroke, and it's got a catcher, and he's got the edger, and he's got everything, and he's got a beer fridge. And and in there they've got some Tia Maria. She has some. That's the sexy girl drink.
Right.
Yeah, has a bit of that, and he has a couple of VBs.
Right.
And
They get relaxed.
They get really
all right.
relaxed.
In a relaxed mood now, in the shed, the gamekeeper moves towards Lady Chatterley and embraces her and gives her a peck on the cheek.
No. He leans over and she's having her Tia Maria, has a bit of a pash, gives her a love bite, squeezes her on the ass, and then says, "Hey, sweetheart, what's the best thing that has happened to you today?" Well, what I'm about to do is going to be the best thing you've ever seen in a long time.
Right. But then the captain wheels in his wheelchair. Lady Chatterley's maimed war hero husband, who can no longer perform in the bedroom, he wheels in his wheelchair into the shed, and then...
He goes, "Hey, listen, mate, I feel sorry for you. I know, I seriously do. And look, but I feel more sorry for your wife. So I am going to do what, unfortunately, you can't do."
What about a menage a trois?
What? Hey, now that's a good idea. That's a great idea. And not only that, I'll service your wheelchair while you're there, and you can you hop over on the bed over there.
Right.
Yeah.
Look, I'm thinking some of these ideas may be a bit too... I'll get my German wife Frida to come in here. Frida, darling, have you met Wayne? He's an Australian author. Yeah. Oh, hello there, Wayne. How are you? How are you, Wayne?
Yeah. Look, I'm good. Hey, you're a bit of a looker.
Thank you. I was Miss Berlin, 1912.
Yeah.
You are helping DH writes the book, yeah?
Look, I'm an editor. I write the sports column for the local newspaper, and I like to think that I've got a bit of a turn of phrase when it comes to the lovemaking department.
Well, Well, Wayne, why don't you tell Frida or illustrate what happens next?
Oh, yeah. Well, look, see that big pile of hay over there? Here's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Frida.
Yeah.
You maybe remove your dressing gown, because I know we caught you halfway through breakfast. Remove your dressing gown, hop on that bale of hay, and I'll see if I can find you. And I'm coming in with no Dax on.
And I just type what I see.
You tape what you see, and I want every little bit of it on the page.
Okay.
So to
all right.
speak.
She was over at the bay hill, looking gorgeous, leaning up against it. All of a sudden, Wayne dropped his trousers and, oh my good Lord, it's a huge thing, and starts slapping it on the back. I don't know. Frida.
Oh, Jesus. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, gee. Well, I think we need to have a break now.
I've got a bit of hay in my mouth. I was going at it so hard.
Do you want some tea, Wayne?
Yeah. No, I'm fine, thanks. Anyway, look, I'll leave it with you. I've got to go down the road to mow some more lawns, but I'll be back next Thursday to do your Egypt.
Wow, what a...
Why, oh, why did they not bring that out? Well, they did, really.
Well, they didn't bring out that version, though, did they? All right, so what is your guess, Glenn? D.H. Lawrence.
I'm going to say back in the I don't know how that has been recorded, but I'm going to say that the first school dress up was Lady Chatterley's lover, which would have been inappropriate though. So
school dress up.
It would have been the parents would have known what was going on, so that doesn't quite work. But I'm still going to go with that.
Maybe when they bought out the book and it became so massive in England, and there was a dress-up kit you could buy to be like the gamekeeper, or maybe it was a dress-up kit you could buy,
okay.
like
so
Robin Hood.
It's like a thing in the kit. Yeah. Okay.
What is the answer, Sam?
You're both sort of right. What happened was in 1960, young John Rankin turned up to a children's fancy dress parade organised by the local cathedral in Northern Ireland. John was dressed as a gamekeeper carrying a sign that read Lady Chatterley's lover. The judges from the cathedral event in Northern Ireland gave him a prize.
Wow. So we're back to our point.
You have been listening to Somehow Related with Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
Yeah,
I suppose by then...
That was 1960.
So by then it probably would have survived the trial, so therefore it was...
Must have been huge for kids.
A legitimate piece of literature.
If a kid's dressing up as the gamekeeper and with the signs...
Would have been huge. It's like going as a kid going as a porn star, in a way.
That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, imagine if you turned up to the school.
As Ron Jeremy.
As Ron Jeremy.
Or Boogie Nights. I'm the guy from Boogie Nights.
Yeah.
Dick Douglas, what his name was.
Alvin, make it...
Okay, let's have a bit of Alvin Purple to take us out.
The trailer from Alvin Purple.
All right, goodbye.
There are openings everywhere for the right man. Find out what you want to do, and then extend yourself. In this world, there's no one who can afford to be slack.
In fact, he spent most of his time on the job.
I'm still afraid of the dark.
Big girl like you?
I'm only big on some things.
Soon he was a leader in his field. What's Alvin's secret? You'll have to see the movie to find out.